This is the Balor BLR 1432, and this is the Balor BLR 1401. Balor has a fairly simple philosophy. They want you to see their watches through no preconceived lenses and build your own story around it. They want your connection to be with the watch by itself and not with the image presented alongside it. First up, we have the Balor BLR 1432, a 43mm timepiece powered by the Seiko VK64 Mecha Quartz chronograph movement. The VK64 presents the feeling of a mechanical chronograph in just about every way, down to the sweeping chronograph seconds hand and snapback reset, but without all of the maintenance or the need to wind it, and at a significantly lower price point. The dial looks incredibly well done, with an intricate but subtle diamond patisserie texture on the rich matte black background, with contrasting brushed silver subdials, all featuring printed Breguet numerals to match the applied steel ones for the main hour indices. And if the case looks familiar, it should. One of Balor's major inspirations for the 1432 is a significantly more expensive and harder to get a hold of watch, the Patek Philippe 5004. Its sensuous lugs with their step design, coupled with the multi-step bezel, show this inspiration clear as day, and help to elevate what otherwise would have risked being a fairly bland case design. The BLR 1401 comes in at a more compact 40mm in case diameter, and the welded lugs that protrude straight out from the case help give the watch a decidedly vintage aesthetic. The flat black dial with matching black subdials also feature applied steel indices, these batonets instead of Breguet numerals, as well as faceted Lancet alpha hour and minute hands. Both watches come on black leather straps, each executed with an Hermes tapisserie pattern. On the 1432, the strap stitching is red to match the seconds hand, where the stitching is tone on tone for the 1401. Balor's Kickstarter campaign will officially launch in November of 2019. At the time of the campaign, the watches will sell for $299, and will jump to $399 after the campaign is funded as their actual MSRP. So the thing I like about the brand is this: I can judge their watches, and whether or not I like them, on their own merits, without any extraneous marketing or storytelling. That being said, people love to categorize things, and watch people are no exception. So while I have tremendous respect for the brand's mission to exist in a world without these labels, is that actually a good thing? At the end of the day, I think the brand has some really strong potential to build not only a watch, but an image that isn't just unique, but also far more sustainable than many of the other Kickstarter brands out there. The watches are beautiful, if unremarkable, but the thing I think Balor really needs to work on refining is this: what does owning a Balor watch actually mean? This definition can be a fluid thing, something like Mercer not producing two models that quite look the same, but it does need to exist, not because the brand needs it to, but because the watch fam undoubtedly will.
Just a little gift to myself, and since then it has become the piece that I find myself wearing the most. The Orient Bambino is really one of the best, if not the best, affordable dress watch